Holy Thursday, a celebration of the Eucharist and Christ's humble service. Holy Thursday, the Thursday before Easter Sunday, marks the beginning of the Sacred Triduum, the three most important days in the Church's liturgical calendar. On this day, we commemorate the Last Supper, the institution of the Eucharist, and Christ's humble act of washing his disciples' feet. It is a day of profound love, service, and preparation for the sacrifice of a Good Friday. As we participate in this holy celebration, we are invited to reflect on Christ's gift of himself and deepen our commitment to him. Why we celebrate Holy Thursday. Holy Thursday is significant for multiple reasons. First, it is the night when Jesus instituted the Eucharist, giving us his body and blood in the form of bread and wine. At the Last Supper, he said, "This is my body, which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." Luke 22:19. This moment marks the foundation of the Catholic Mass and the sacrament of Holy Communion, a gift that allows us to encounter Christ intimately. Secondly, Jesus demonstrated ultimate humility and service by washing the feet of his disciples. "If I then, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet." John 13:14. His actions teach us that to follow Christ is to serve others with love and humility. Lastly, Holy Thursday also marks the institution of the priesthood, as Jesus commanded his disciples to do this in memory of me, passing down the authority to celebrate the Eucharist. This day reminds us to pray for our priests who continue Christ's mission today. How to celebrate Holy Thursday as a Catholic. Attend the evening Mass of the Lord's Supper. The Mass of the Lord's Supper is one of the most beautiful liturgies of the year. It includes the washing of the feet, the commemoration of the Last Supper, and the Eucharistic procession at the end. Attending this Mass allows us to experience the depth of Christ's love and his call to serve. Reflect on the gift of the Eucharist. Since Holy Thursday marks the institution of the Eucharist, it is a perfect time to meditate on the real presence of Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament. Read John 6:51-58, where Jesus declares, "Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life." Consider spending time in adoration to express gratitude for this divine gift. Participate in the washing of the feet. Many parishes reenact Jesus' washing of the disciples' feet during Mass. Whether you participate or observe, this act is a reminder that true greatness comes from serving others. Reflect on ways you can be more Christ-like in your daily interactions. Spend time in Eucharistic adoration. After the Holy Thursday Mass, the Eucharist is placed in a special tabernacle, and many churches remain open for adoration. This tradition mirrors Jesus' time in the Garden of Gethsemane, where he prayed in anguish before his arrest. "Could you not watch with me 1 hour?" Matthew 26:40. Spending time in prayer on this night allows us to accompany Jesus in his sorrow and prepare our hearts for Good Friday. Fast and prepare for Good Friday. Holy Thursday is a day of celebration, but it also leads us into the solemnity of Christ's Passion. Fasting or making small sacrifices is a meaningful way to prepare spiritually for the suffering and sacrifice we will remember on Good Friday. The importance of celebrating in church. Holy Thursday is not just about remembering an event, it is about entering into the mystery of Christ's love. Attending the Mass of the Lord's Supper allows us to experience the beauty of the Eucharist and witness the powerful example of humility in the washing of the feet. Being present in church on this day strengthens our connection to Christ and to the Catholic community. If you have been away from the Eucharist or struggling in your faith, Holy Thursday is a perfect time to return. Christ invites all of us to his table, offering himself as the bread of life. Let this Holy Thursday transform you. This year, let Holy Thursday be more than a tradition. Let it be an invitation to love as Christ loves. Reflect on the Eucharist, embrace a spirit of service, and spend time in prayer. As we enter the Triduum, let us open our hearts to the mystery of Christ's passion, death, and resurrection. So, young Catholics, I encourage you, attend the Lord's Supper Mass, reflect on the Eucharist, serve others with humility, pray in adoration. Let this night of love prepare you for the glory of Easter. Do this in memory of me. Luke 22:19.